God saw he was getting tired, and a cure was not to be. So he put his arms around him and whispered, "Come with me." With tearful eyes we watched him suffer and saw him fade away. Although we loved him dearly, we could not make him stay. A golden heart stopped beating, hard-working hands to rest. God broke our hearts to prove us he only takes the best. My grandpa, George W. Frerichs, graduated from high school in 1950. After he graduated, he enlisted in the United States Navy on March 4, 1952. On September 30th, 1961, he married my grandmother, Kathleen Bogart. He loved her with all his heart. 30 years later, on the 30th anniversary, I was born. Grandpa always told me I was his best anniversary present ever, and that after I was born, there was no need for an anniversary present ever again because celebrating my birthday every year was a blessing and a present. On my 3rd birthday, I insisted on sitting on Grandpa's lap because I knew he would not be able to tell me no. Grandpa played a very special role in my life. He was that person who I shared more than one secret with, who brought me to the store just so I could get candy, and to this day miss like crazy. He was that grandpa who always cheered me on, whether it was sports, dance, or the school play. He never missed out on anything, and that was true for all his grandchildren. When Grandpa and Grandma moved into assisted living, Grandpa loved when I would come over and take him to the family table. One, because he loved breakfast food, especially the meat lover's omelet, but he loved being able to talk to all his old friends. Everyone knew who my grandpa was, and everybody loved him. After taking me to all my appointments for years, I thought it was my turn, plus I just loved being with him. On August 11th, 2010, right before I was to go to college, we were picking my grandparents up to take my grandpa out for his birthday. There was one thing he loved, and that was steak. So we were all just talking as we were eating, and all of a sudden we hear Grandpa choking on a piece of steak. Mom gets up and tries to do the Heimlich maneuver, but Grandpa collapses. Some nurses were eating at a table nearby, so they came rushing over and started to do CPR. I ran to call 911, and then I called my Aunt Beth to tell her to meet us at the hospital. He died later that night, 4 days before his birthday, because his lungs filled up with fluid. He will always be loved and remembered by his 2 daughters and 6 grandchildren. In loving memory of George W. Frerichs, never forgotten and always remembered.